Hi, this is Amie at the virtual Planetarium at Raritan Valley Community College. Let's take a look at some of the things we can see in the sky for the week of December 6th. I'll start with our upcoming moon phases. We've got a last quarter moon on December 7th, a new moon on December 14th, and a first quarter moon on December 21st. Lots of people believe that you can only see the moon in the sky at night, and that is a misconception. The only moon phase that's only visible during nighttime hours is the full moon. It rises at sunset and sets at sunrise. The other phases are in the daytime sky for at least part of the day. The moon is in the daytime sky as much as it's in the nighttime sky. It's just a lot easier to notice against the dark night sky. And sometimes the moon is just too close to the sun in the sky for us to see. This week starts off with a last quarter moon. And when can you see that one? Well, it rises around midnight and sets around noon. So if you're up really late or really early, look for it. You can also try to spot it in the morning sky. In which direction? Remember that most everything moves from east to west. So if it's in the latter part of its journey across the sky, look for it in the west. Did you know that the moon rises about 50 minutes later each day? That's why you won't find it in the same place at the same time, day after day. Speaking of rising, let's see, we have the sun rising a little after 7 a.m. this week and setting around 4:30 p.m. Okay, let's look for a couple things in our night sky. And of course, the big topic right now is Jupiter and Saturn. This is a great diagram. I hope you've been watching Jupiter and Saturn. They've been getting closer and closer to each other week after week. But they were about 7 degrees apart in early October, and they're heading for their close conjunction on December 21st. Don't wait until Great Conjunction Day to look for them. I think the beauty of this event has been watching the separation decrease from week to week. And they're going to be about 1 degree apart from each other from December 12th to 29th. And how wide is that? Well, 1 degree is about the width of your pinky finger when held at arm's length. Our moon is about half a degree in angular diameter, or 30 arc minutes. So there are 60 arc minutes in 1 degree, and our moon is half a degree, which is 30 arc minutes. In the Big Dipper is a pair of stars called Mizar and Alcor. Sometimes they've been used as an eye test. They are 12 arc minutes apart from each other. So some say that if you could separate Mizar and Alcor as 2 stars, then your eyes were good enough to get you into the Roman army. So Mizar and Alcor are about 12 arc minutes apart. At their closest on December 21st, Saturn and Jupiter will be just 6 arc minutes apart, half of the angular diameter of Mizar and Alcor. So let's look for Jupiter and Saturn again. Just after sunset, they are in the southwestern sky. Now, Jupiter is so much brighter than Saturn. So see if you can still distinguish the 2 planets from each other. Do they merge into one light for you? If so, try using binoculars to separate them again. And a challenge we'll face on December 21st will be the height of Jupiter and Saturn above the horizon. You will need every degree of sky you can find because even at sunset, the planets are just over 15 degrees high and sinking quickly towards the horizon. So choose an observing site with a clear southwestern horizon and keep your fingers crossed for good seeing in that direction. One thing in our favor is that the two planets are shining brightly. Jupiter will be at magnitude minus 1.97 and Saturn at magnitude positive 0.63. Now remember, this is a point of view conjunction. It looks like these two planets will nearly kiss each other in the sky, but only from our viewpoint here on Earth. Out in space, the two giant planets will remain in their orbits, separated from each other by about 5 astronomical units, or more than 450 million miles. And if you like coincidences, the conjunction coincides with a first quarter moon and the winter solstice. Well, thanks for joining me in our virtual planetarium. It's always good to see you here. Please subscribe to our channel, like our video, and share it with your friends. And I will see you at the real planetarium in the future. Until then, keep looking up.